and welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine, also known as the Tiger Shark Mermaid. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over the definition of a professional mermaid or professional merman. So in this video, I'm going to be starting off talking about what the internet considers or defines a professional mermaid or merman. Next, I'm going to be going over 8 different things that people do to be professional mermaids or be labeled as professional mermaids. Keep in mind, most of these things that I'm putting in this list, the 8 different topics, are things that I have seen. So if I do miss something or I don't add something, you can leave it in the comments and I'll remember to make that in the next video when I go over what it means to be a professional mermaid in 2021, because things change, things evolve, things become advanced. So many people probably ask this one question or a couple questions. What is a professional mermaid? What defines a professional mermaid? What makes people considered a professional mermaid? How does someone become a professional mermaid? Does professional mean you're like an expert, that you're like the top of the top, or what? Those are some of the questions that went through my head and I've seen other people ask as well. So first off, I'm going to check Google first. So after searching up on Google, I have searched up the word professional, because that is the first word in the whole thing, professional mermaid. So I'm going to break this word up so that we can get a very finite definition. So 2 things pop up when I type in the word professional into my Google search. First is relating to or connecting with a profession. So for example, for professional mermaid is you're connected with mermaids. You're acting as a mermaid, you're dressing up as a mermaid. I'll get into it a little more in this video. Or you're dressing up as a merman. So the second thing that I see on this Google search is engaged in a specified activity as one's main paid occupation rather than as a pastime. Okay, sounds pretty simple. It's something that you do that you get paid for. So what I mean by gain is I mean that you are putting in input, whether it's your work or your product or your time, and you are receiving output. And that output can be your image recognition, including advertisements. It could be your money, the money you gain that you can put into your business and support yourself with an income, or it could be the support you get on social media, on Facebook, the amount of followers that follow you on Instagram. Those are all considered something that you will gain from your input. Also, there might be others out there. That's why I put the word other right there. So now let's search up the word mermaid. My internet just unconnected itself. All right, so once my computer has decided to load, slow internet, is that the first thing that pops up in this corner, I'll enlarge it on the screen. The definition is, in folklore, a mermaid is an aquatic creature with a head and upper body of a female human and a tail of a fish. Mermaids appear in folklore of many cultures worldwide, including Near East, Europe, Asia, and Africa. There's a lot more definitions online, but that is the top one that has popped up for me. Now keep in mind that this is just a basic definition of the word mermaid. This isn't describing a professional mermaid. This is just describing mermaids in the terms of storytelling and imagery. But as a professional mermaid, you are playing a role, you are a character, so you need to embody that character, and that's what professional mermaids and mermen do, is they embody an aquatic creature in this terms. But also another thing that I want to add to the definition of mermaid is someone who is an advocate for ocean sustainability. That's also what I consider as part that I think that should be added onto this professional mermaid definition, is that you are an advocate, which means things that you do or activities that you do should represent sort of like ocean conservation if you're into that. So let me just put this down. Hold up. Okay, so I'm back. So I have introduced the definition of professional mermaid. So altogether, it is something that you do that's a profession that you get paid for as a mermaid. Okay, so after we learned the definition of professional mermaid, let's get into what things people can do to become professional mermaids. So starting with number 1, performer. This means that you are someone who entertains kids at birthday parties, you do VIP parties, you do visits, maybe house visits or beach visits. You also do tank swims. This could be in an aquarium or one of those little tanks. If you've seen the tanks, sometimes some mermaids, professional mermaids, have those little the travel tanks that they can take to events, which is really awesome. I don't have that yet, but working on it. This category also includes anybody who does any movie acting, because you're performing and you're doing a performance, or you're doing any modeling that is included in this part, as well as partaking in commercials or TV shows. So as a professional mermaid, you can be a performer mermaid. So second thing that I see people doing in the mermaid community that is considered professional mermaiding on my terms, or what I consider professional mermaiding, is selling mermaid inspired stuff. Like say you've got an Etsy shop, which is what I have, or you have an online store where you sell things that you make. Like, for example, when I first started my store, I created little resin mermaid keychains. You can start that up too. Some people also make crowns. They make different silicone art, which is pretty cool, which is also what I do as well, is you can make art. For example, these. You are interested in them, I will put my Etsy shop in the link below, but these that I've made are SEASTAR Sinkers, which are dive toys that kids, adults, and professional mermaids can use in the pool. I've also used these as photo props. They look pretty cool. For photo props, they're also really flexible. That's what silicone is. And I've made them out of dragon skin silicone. So I have learned a lot about curing and making different things. Finally, my chemistry classes in college have come in handy. Yeah, finally I get my money's worth. But you can do a lot of different things. You can make any art that you want. Some people do commissions for paintings or tail designs. Just be very creative in this section. This is something that I believe is going to get bigger, is the art of mermaid, is making art, different things, different products for professional mermaids to use. I made these for my kids' parties because I thought I got tired of finding all these different sink toys with big old googly eyes looking at me, and I want something that was a little more realistic and also had a little mermaid fun to it. So the third thing that I consider a professional mermaid, or that people consider professional mermaid, that you can make a profit off of, is YouTube. YouTube is very big. I've seen a lot of mermaids post a lot of their content, and I love majority of the content they post because it is very helpful to new business creators, especially me. I just started my business back up in 2020, and watching those videos have been very helpful for me, especially when I was going over the legal issues and figuring out what I needed to have, like waivers, and what I was going to do for bookings, and how I was going to have a contract with the customer so the customer knew if they damaged anything. All that was very helpful in starting my business. Also, another thing is that YouTube, you can get monetized. If you get 1,000 subscribers, and I forgot how many hours, but I'll put it right here. This is how many hours you need, right here. And what that means is when you're monetized, that you can make money off of YouTube. Videos that you post, the more watches, if you put ads in it, you can get money back. And that's one way that people within the mermaid community can become professional mermaids, is if they start making money off of their content by just offering different things, teaching other mermaids. It is very good to expand and broaden your whole entire understanding, and to share stuff with the mermaid community is pretty awesome in my eyes. So number 4. So most mermaids already take photos of themselves on the beach. Once you get your tail, your brand new tail, you do videos, you do unboxing videos, and you do all these different things, and you take photos. Why not start offering photo shoots from other mermaids? Take a few classes, get advanced in your career, maybe like get a good digital camera, and you can start offering photo shoots for mermaids. This is a way that you can become a professional mermaid, is that you can take photos of other mermaids. Now, I'm not saying that a photographer can start offering mermaid photo shoots and become a professional mermaid. That is an option. But I'm saying that if you already have a tail and you swim a lot and you take photos and you want to start a mermaid business, that might be one thing that you can add to your package. If you're very skilled with photos and you love taking photos, why not offer that to other individuals as well? So I'm going to cut the video here, and if you are interested in seeing the next 4 points that I go over that you can be considered a professional mermaid, or things that you can do to become a professional mermaid, then stay tuned for next week when I will be posting part 2. And if you do like the content I have, please splash the like button. And if you want to continue seeing more amazing topics like the one I have here and previously the other videos I've posted, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to create more amazing content for everybody and learn more things and share my findings as well on this channel. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week.